good morning, good afternoon, whatever time of day it is where you are, and welcome to the vlog today. So we are going to be decorating for fall, and I am so excited because this is the start of my favorite time of year when we go from fall decorations to holiday decorations to just 3 months full of fun decorations and fun decor around the house. So I'm gonna start working on today. It'll probably take me at least a couple sessions to get most of it out, but we will work on it. So I'm gonna grab some just general fall items, some of my spooky season stuff for Halloween, and start getting it put out around the house, and I'll take you along for that. I'll also share how I store everything in our garage and how I keep everything, although some of that's still in flux. We're gonna work on some new systems for hanging up my wreaths and things like that. So anyhow, very excited. It's one of my favorite things to do is decorate the house for the holidays. I've got some fun things that I got on Amazon. I'll share those as well, and some old favorites that I'll be pulling out from previous years, and some new favorites that I got last year. So if you watched the vlogs last year, I decorated with a lot of bats, and that is another running theme this year that I absolutely love. So let's go start pulling out the bins and get decorating. So I've also got to do a bit of cleanup from breakfast this morning, so we will be dealing with that today as well. But here is just a look at some of the neutral stuff that I have here in the kitchen, and I'm going to be changing out all of this for fall and Halloween. And then going out to the garage, it's nice because we have the 2 separate garages, so my husband can keep all of his stuff on his side, and then on my side I actually keep all of the holiday decor for the different holidays over here on this side. So like these are my trees that I put outside on the front porch, and they light up for Christmas. I've had those for a number of years. Then down here at the end of the garage, I have all of my holiday supplies, and I showed this in basements and in previous years here at this house as well. When we lived in Illinois and Michigan, we typically had houses that had basements, but now that we live in Alabama, that's not very common to have basements here. It's a little bit harder to do because of the soil, so everything in your house is typically above ground level here, or it has to be like built into a hill more often. So the way that our house is laid out, luckily I have this space where I keep all of the holiday decorations, and if you haven't seen how I have it laid out in one of the previous videos, I'll just share that real quick. So I try to go from beginning of the year holidays down through the end of the year holidays, and then you hit all of the Christmas stuff. So I absolutely have the most Christmas stuff to decorate with. So that's all in this area, and it's pretty much this one whole roll and some of my Christmas wreaths up there. And then I have a little bit of Christmas stuff overflow down there on the end, and it has our outside decorations there as well too. So you can see my husband typically does the outside decorations. So he's got his big cat that he puts out, and we have another one over here. What is this one? I think, oh, we have a pumpkin that goes up and down. We may have to get some new ones this year because I think those are starting to get pretty old because we've had them since the kids were little, but they absolutely love those. So I am planning on reconfiguring this because, as you can see, we've been here for a few years now, and it started to turn into like a dump zone. So this is going to be one of the things that I'm working on this fall as well. I have all of these car seats, so the kids are no longer in. It's because they grew out of them. They're just either in a booster or nothing now, and so these need to go to Target in September. They do like a car seat drop off, so those are all going to be out of here when that date rolls around. I also have some new things that I've gotten on Home Goods, and that's from this season, so they need to find a new home, and I think I need to get a couple more bins just to kind of resort things out, because you can see I kind of have like a little dump area here, and I just need to get things resorted out through bins. But the majority of my fall items are right in this area. You can see I have my spooky broom hanging up here. So this is definitely going to be one of the projects I'm going to focus on this fall and winter, is just getting this resorted out. And I really love when I have these bins organized. These are my kitchen items, and I even have like a little list in here with everything on it. So I like to kind of put that on the front and make sure that that's accessible. So I'll be working on that as well. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and just start grabbing things out and try to get some of the items put out so I can see what I'm working with. You see I've done a little bit of pre-shopping here. So we'll just start by getting all the pre-shopping things that don't have a bin home yet. And yeah, just going through everything and seeing what I want to keep, what's going to keep going out, and see, you know, if it's time to get rid of some things. and reevaluate all of that. I'm going to start by putting all of the newer stuff out first, and I usually do it this way because usually the new items are kind of the newer decor routes that I'm going. Sometimes they'll replace things that I already have so I can go through the bins as I'm putting out the older stuff, and I'll know which items can just go straight into a donation box. And then also this just kind of helps me know where I might have holes and things that I'm wanting to get, because things like tableware, especially if you have kids, that has to get replaced a little bit more often than the rest of just the regular decor. So I'm pretty excited about a lot of the stuff that I got this year. I got these little bat twigs from Michael's, and I'm going to put them down inside a bat jar from Home Goods, so I'll show you that. I really only had one kind of slight minor fail so far for the stuff I got this year, but I think I can save it. I got this really super cute broom, well, it's supposed to be super cute, snack holder. And so the idea is you're supposed to have like little snack things hanging off of here, and it's very clearly handmade. It was really inexpensive off of Amazon, but then when the cups came, they're just like little like Dixie cups. They're like paper, so this would get trashed in my house in like 20 seconds. So I'm gonna try to find either like a Dollar Tree or Target Bullseye Playground, little like cauldrons or even just metal tins that I can hang off of here, because it's still such a cute idea. I love the idea. It just doesn't work with the, I don't know. I missed that these were paper and already falling apart. So anyways, at least it was very inexpensive, but I thought that this would be really cute for like a little snack time thing. So when it arrived, I was a little bit disappointed because I was like, this is not going to work for what I had in mind. But I am going to take down our regular wreath and put out this wreath that I got at Kirkland's for this year. Put this fall wreath on the front door. I will share the front porch a little bit later because I have a few more things that I ordered from out there. I'm going to change our little magnet on our welcome to our home sign to something a bit more fall-like. And I also just have some regular leaves and a turkey that I can put up there in Thanksgiving. I'm going to get everything out of the bags that I picked up this year and get it out on the table. So it looks like a lot more when it's in the bags, but it actually wasn't too much this year. So I'm pretty much most excited about this adorable bat vase that I found at a Marshall's. And then I'm gonna stick these bat kind of twigs down in there. I absolutely love the bat theme that I had going on, and I got a couple things from Amazon as well. These plates from Home Goods. I've got a couple of Rae Dunn mugs. So I am kind of slowing down on the Rae Dunn, but I did not have any holiday, especially the different colors of mugs. So I went ahead and got one pumpkin spice and a beware as I could find it, just for fun to drink out of my coffee. And these toppers also fit on canisters too. Just a pumpkin canister that you could use for a number of things, either florals or kitchen supplies, and also a little tableware. And I also ordered a couple different sets of items from Amazon for tableware, just because they have to get changed out fairly often with the kids, and we actually use our dining table every night. So I got these leaves, and I got a couple different options in here to pull out as well. So there is this bat, kind of more lacy tablecloth runner, and then there is also this trick or treat runner that has a little bat on it as well. And then I got this super cute boo sign, and I'm going to hang this up in here on a hook. Also, for just more neutral or for more around Thanksgiving, I got this really beautiful beaded table runner from Home Goods, and I'm planning on using this. It's just got a hint of blue in it, with some champagne and white beads on there. So I'm planning on kind of using that scheme around Thanksgiving, so I've already got that as well. So now that I have all of those bags out, hopefully I found them all, I'm going to go ahead and pull the regular Halloween decor inside and start getting some of this set out. We are just gonna start with these two bins today, and I have Penguin here helping, trying to figure out what we are doing. So I'm gonna open these up and let's see what is down inside that we can put away. You can still see they say basement on the top. That's from one of our mini moves from back in the day, pre-Penguin. And there are some things that I know, you know, just over the years, we've either outgrown or we will just need to be updating it, like these corks on these. Lovely Penguin chewed these up when he was a puppy. So I need to kind of get some new apothecary bottles that don't have missing corks from puppy chews. Yeah, he's so helpful. And this has all of my kitchen stuff in here. A number of fun Halloween towels. You can see my bat theme from last year. Really love bats. And pillow covers that I put on our pillows in the living room are in here. They also have a bat. And then I stick the bats to the wall. I found a number of cute signs last year. So I'm probably gonna get my pictures out. That's the nice thing about doing social media, is I can get my pictures out from last year, and that helps guide me to where I put some of the items in case I want to put it back in a similar place. I also know last year I got a really cute spooky tree for here in the kitchen, and I also have a larger fall tree that I'm going to put out in the living room as well. So that's out in the garage. I still have to bring that in. So this corner is started. I got this fall tree last year from Amazon, and I absolutely love this. I think it really makes the corner, and I'm gonna go get all the accessories to put around it. When I brought in the tree, I did bring in one more bin of items, and this one is fun because it has some items from last year. So it's got my spooky pillow with the bats on there, and it has some different oven mitts and things that I got last year. Some more tea towels, the rest of that set. Another broom. It's got my flying lessons by appointment only sign that I put above our pantry. So I'm going to start getting some of this stuff out. And it has one of my favorite items that I found last year. My spooky bat tree that I got from TJ Maxx. I love this. And this lights up too. I just got to put batteries in it. This feather wreath I got last year, and I hung this on the pantry, so I think that's where it's going to go back this year. So I got that put up, and I will change out my mugs over here as well. And then most areas for Halloween, I just add things instead of completely moving entire pieces of furniture. For Christmas, I'll actually move this whole table out of the way, and the Christmas tree goes over here, and then I just move that behind the couch. But for Halloween, I just put the tree over here to the side, and then I'll change out some of the decor that's sitting on top of it for Halloween specific decor. And then last year, I put the sticky bats all up above this arch, and I absolutely love that. So I'm planning on doing that this year. The only thing I will take down is I have a hook right here that just has this basic little wood piece on it, and I usually put holiday something on that hook. From now until Christmas. So we'll go ahead and take this down. Here at the fireplace area, this will probably change a couple times, but I have a few things that I normally put out over here. This Wicked Witch LED light lantern, I usually put this out. Let's see if the batteries still work on it. And it glows different colors and changes color. So I keep this over to one side. And then one thing I'm trying for this year is last year I got this Ray Dunn kind of hanging wood sign, and I put this on the mantelpiece using some of our stocking hooks So I actually just leave those out there to put different flags for different seasons on there. And then I already had the bunting that was directly below it, so I wanted to try out double bunting, and I kind of like what it looks like, so we're gonna let that sit and see what I think. Then I have a couple more decorations that are gonna go out over here. A few things of this orange and black beaded garland that I'm gonna try to string one across the mantle to go all the way across, just to put some orange going across. And then I also have some of this for the decorative table that I'm gonna work on next. So I may take some of the regular stuff off of there and then put a Happy Halloween sign onto the mantle, but for now we'll just leave that like that. I'm gonna go grab some mugs down in the kitchen to clear off the Rae-Dunn shelves. I'm gonna take all of the regular stuff off of here and kind of wipe it all down as I'm taking it off before I store it. And then I'll have to wipe this shelf off too. And I will just put these away and store these the whole holiday season, because I have things that go up here throughout Halloween, Thanksgiving, and also Christmas. So all of these regular ones will just come down. I'm going to do the same for the bottom. All of these will get pulled off of the bottom, and different items will go on those shelves as well. I'll change out this whole coffee area as well, and I just keep the extra storage for the different seasons in these cabinets that are just above the coffee and tea station. And then in this area I just have some extra mugs and tea items over here. So I'm going to take everything off of here, wipe everything down, and then I can change out these regular mugs for holiday ones too. So from up here, I'm gonna get the Halloween mugs down first. And I also have these two mugs that I got this year that I showed at the beginning of the video that I will use. And I have these really cute witch, I'll put a spell on you mugs. And then I actually have one Hocus Pocus, which might go somewhere else this year. Some little dessert plates that go on my display over there. This cute little pumpkin canister. Those are my just like Thanksgiving and general fall mugs. And then I have some extra really big, huge trick-or-treat mugs over here. I'm actually going to switch these around because I think you'll be able to read that I'll put a spell on you a little bit better if it's on the top. So we'll see if that works. Slightly better. So this is where I'm leaving the coffee bar today, and I will check in tomorrow as I finish decorating to show you what everything ends up looking like. And over here, this is not quite done as well. I'm gonna go ahead and add some pumpkins in for decor and the couple of bowls. I still have to come across those and add a few more decorative things. I actually took all the canisters off, and I look back at my pictures and last year I left them. So it's a little bit less full this year, but that's kind of what I'm thinking about because I'm thinking about phasing this whole thing out, but I figured I'd go ahead and use it one last year. And I'm gonna go work on the table that's over by the fall tree, and I think call it a day for today because we're gonna go out and do some activities. So the last thing I want to do today, and I will finish up tomorrow and we'll do another little decorating weekend day in the life vlog tomorrow is I want to get my cauldron out. I have this stand, which I got a number of years ago, I believe it at home. And I have a cauldron that sits on this, and I put this on what I call my Halloween table every year. We didn't have the robot last year, so some of the stuff may have to move this year. But I'm gonna set this up here. I think Boob's gonna have to move this year. I'm gonna see what the Robo Rock does. Seems to do okay with the pumpkins, but it did not catch my little ghost. Alright, well, it's clearing the pumpkin fine. We're just gonna have to probably move that. So here is my cauldron, and I just have some sparkly bubbles in there for an accent. And I remember I looked all around one year trying to find one of these, and I finally found this at Michael's, and I was so excited. I mean, I had to kind of puff the little cauldron stuff up a little bit, but then I have some books and different spooky things that I sit here on the Halloween table. So the last thing I'm going to do today before packing everything away is try to get these bats out of the packaging and arranged down in here. So my idea was I had some of this leftover crepe paper, and it's a cool orange color, and you can see through the bats all the way down. So what I was thinking was, Dan cut these off with the bolt cutters. I'm going to just see if I can stick them down in here, like if they'll just stick in this crepe paper, so I can kind of use it as a stand, but it's cool and it's orange. And then I want to put string lights in there because you'll be able to see through the bats on the outside. So that's my idea. We'll see if it works. And I'm going to get these out of the plastic and unwrap. So they won't quite stay up without some sort of styrofoam or something in the bottom. So I think I'm going to look at Dollar Tree and try to find some styrofoam that I can stick them into. And then that way I can just wrap the styrofoam with the orange. So you'll still just see the orange through the bottom. I really like that. And then I can put the string lights on top, and then the light will reflect up and down. So that's my plan for this. I've still got to get some supplies. That's why I start early, so I know what supplies to get. But I think this is going to be cool in the center of the table, and with light shining through the bats here, and then the bats, once this is all fanned out on the top, it should be pretty neat. So we are gonna head out and go do some family activities for the rest of the day, but I'll be back tomorrow with another decorate with me, and then once I have everything out, will probably take me a week or so, I'll do a kind of full little home decor tour to show you everything that we have around the house for fall and spooky season. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this decorate video with me today, and tomorrow, hopefully if I can get over to Dollar Tree, I need to look for some organization items and then some little things for decor like that. So if I get over there, I will take you along for that as well. So I hope you are having a great September, and I will see you in another vlog very soon. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.